how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to this reading vlog for The House of Hunger and the Weight of Blood. We're gonna read these books, okay? We're gonna read these books. They are fundamentally different in every single way almost, but they're also kind of similar. In case you don't know, in case you're like, I want to watch this reading vlog, but I don't know what these books are about, allow me to tell you. First of all, actually, before we start talking about that, let's talk about how fucking stunning I am. Why did I hold these up? I'm fucking stunning. Look at me. That's right. I'm just a model. It's like, whatever. I'm just effortlessly stunning and beautiful. You know, that's just me. It must be so hard for everyone else to just look at me and have to like deal with the fact that I'm literally stunning. I look in this little mirror and I'm just amazed, overcome with joy at my own reflection. Anyway, House of Hunger. This is about this girl named Marianne. Marianne is kind of poor and she works as like this little like servant maid lady for this like really awful woman who just belittles her and dehumanizes her at every single fucking chance. Like, it's crazy. This woman's the worst. And so Marianne is like, this sucks, dude. This fucking sucks. But then she goes home and she, you know, she's like, hey bro, hey brother. And then her brother is like, I'm drunk and high and I'm also very abusive. And so she's like, this really fucking sucks. And then she sees an ad in the paper, and this ad is for like a little blood maid. And if you don't know, a blood maid is basically a girl who works for like a noble, like a person who's like a lord or a lady, and they basically give up their blood so that the lord or the lady, the noble person, this rich person, can eat or drink the blood, almost like vampires, but not really. Marianne sees an ad for it and she's like, I could fucking do that. That's like, it's like easy, whatever. Marianne goes to this guy and he's like, I'm a connoisseur of blood. It's like no big deal. And then she's like, okay, cool, work. Here's my blood. And he tastes it and he's like, oh my god, it was so good, it was crazy, it was so good. And then he's like, I'm gonna sell you to the House of Hunger. And she's like, whoa, that's like the most rich one, that's like, you know, the richest house or whatever, I don't know. And so she goes to work at the House of Hunger, as the title suggests, and things go from there. It's a bit wild, it's a bit crazy. It's crazy and wild. After that, we're gonna read The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is a Carrie retelling about this girl named Maddie. Maddie one day is in gym class. Everything's normal. Everything's fine, you know. Maddie's kind of secluded. She kind of draws within herself, you know. She's outside for the gym class. People are running track or whatever. I don't know. And it starts to rain. And Maddie's like, holy fuck, no, this cannot fucking happen. It cannot rain. I checked. And no, it does start to fucking rain. And Maddie freaks out. She freaks out. And she's like, oh no. And Maddie's hair curls, becomes larger. Everyone's like, what's going on with Maddie? Like, what happened? And so everyone's like, oh my god, Maddie is like black. We didn't even know. And so begins the story of Maddie and how her classmates treat her. This is, like I said, a Carrie retelling, and it's also quite wild. It's very, very wild. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about the weight of blood and how weighty that is and shit. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Please let me know down below if you've read either of these books, what you thought of them. I would love to know. I'd love to talk to you about it. Please. Okay, I hope you enjoy the vlog. Have a good one. Okay. Roll the clip. Goodbye. Oh god. Oh. Welcome to us reading House of Hunger. I can't fucking speak. Welcome to us reading House of Hunger and The Weight of Blood. Two new horror-ish books that have come out. This is the one that I'm starting with. I was going to originally start with Weight of Blood, and then I was like, let's just go a little crazy. Let's start with this one. Let's start with the vampires. Started it last night, and guess the fuck what? I read 100 pages. I also decided to annotate the book, but this time I annotated it a little bit interestingly. So rather than using like tabs like this, instead what I did is I used washi tape. Tell me I am not a fucking genius. Oh my god, dude. Also, and it also looks sexy as fuck. I'm obsessed. I think I'm gonna use washi tape for annotating from now on because it looks so good. That's my legend. House of Hunger. What do I think of it so far? Let me make this less bright. There we go. That'll do. So, House of Hunger. What do I think of it so far? Let me tell you, when I got up this morning, excuse me, sir, my cat is talking to the birds. When I got up this morning, one of my first thoughts was, oh, House of Hunger. I want to read more of House of Hunger. And do you know how little that ever fucking happens to me? I very rarely these days, as like an old woman, as a decrepit old woman who's decrepit and old, never really feel that way about the books I'm reading. I'm like, it can wait. You know what I mean? Like, I'm much more likely to be like, it can wait, than say like, I need to immediately put my fucking face in it. And that's how I felt about it. Started it last night. I got to about 103, page 103, and I fucking love it. I love it so far. Oh my god. I didn't think I would love it this much, but I love it so far. I think the thing that's really getting me is the world. Okay? Is the world. And also the fact that perhaps, or mayhaps, some people, most people, are gay. Marian is basically stuck caught between like a hard place and a rock. He works for this shitty old woman who's just like shitty, who like thinks of Marian as like literally less than a human being, which is crazy, and like demoralizing for Marian, of course, dehumanizing for Marian. Then she has to go home to her fucking brother, who is not only like super ill, and it's kind of implied that he has HIV or AIDS. Also, he's just completely addicted to alcohol and drugs. Marian is just like these two worlds. There's nothing really good in between because her brother is like physically and emotionally and mentally abusive. So she's kind of like, well, fuck me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And then her and her little friend are like reading the like marital ads, people just being like, I want a wife, or whatever. So they're reading those, they're laughing about it, they're like, ha 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 ha, people are lonely. And they come across an ad for a blood maid. Her friend is like, ew, that's fucking disgusting. Absolutely not. And Marian is kind of like, my interests are piqued. Marian is a bad bitch. Marian is very like headstrong, but also at the same time not in the way that makes her fucking stupid, because some people are stubborn headstrong and like they literally will just ignore all of the things that are gonna get them killed. But Marian pays attention to it, she sees it, she knows it. She's also very defiant in a way, which I really like. I love that about her character. I also kind of love the way she left things in the South. Like, okay, it's like traumatic, like bummer, but also that's kind of good for you because now you don't have to like worry about it, you know what I mean? Also, the way that she like quit her job, literally oh my god, I was so happy. I was like, literally, could you do anything better than what she did to quit her job? It was so fucking good. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I loved it. The part where I'm at, basically, she's now in the House of Hunger. She's like one of the little girlies. She's gonna be like a little blood maid. Good for you. Before she can become a blood maid, she has to have like etiquette lessons to like appear sort of like, you know, like a lady of this like very noble house. Let's talk about Lisa Vet, because she's mysterious. She's mysterious. At some points in the book so far, they've talked about Lisa Vet and how she's like sickly, how she's kind of ill, how she has this disease that's been passed down from generation to generation. Not only that, but they also said that Lisa Vet is a bastard, that she's literally a bastard child who inherited all of this like wealth and, you know, privilege. Marian, and I don't know if this is a spoiler, I'm not sure, but it's basically like, I think, going to be the mystery of the novel. So Marian gets into her new room as a blood maid. She gets into like her little chamber, and she finds a tooth. Suspicious. Weird. Why the fuck are there teeth in her room? She finds a molar. She finds a molar that still has blood on it and has the root on it, which is ugh. And she also finds a word written on her bedpost that's very strange. Somebody carved it in there. And so she's like, what the fuck is this? She's been asking around, like, who the fuck was in my room before me? Like, this is so weird. The other blood maids are like, oh, it was somebody, like, that we don't know, like we weren't here for it. So there's that thing that's happening, right? It's kind of suspicious. It's kind of weird. I'm like, why the fuck was there a tooth? What? Who? And then when they're having again a conversation about this blood maid who used to be in Marion's room, she's talking to the other blood maids, and they say the Countess requires the highest caliber of blood maids because of her ailing health. Her blood isn't thick enough and it lacks the right properties to sustain life, so she needs to consume a steady diet of ours. Apparently, the disease runs in her family, passed down through her father's side. It's said that every direct descendant of the House of Hunger is sickened with it, but her mother, God's rest her, was to be sick too, though hers was an ailment of the mind, not the body. She was a blood maid, and they say that she went mad. Servants claim that her soul still walks the halls of this house every night. When things go quiet, you can still hear her howling for the Count of Hunger, made mad by her love for him. That's also suspicious. Potentially, murdered, assaulted, harmed women. We're losing teeth. And then we also have this like ghost story kind of thing. But then we also have like Marion and her like PTSD because things happened before she left. I don't want to say what. It's kind of a spoiler. There's like a lot going on. And I literally cannot wait to keep reading. I'm so excited. Today I have to edit a video, get it ready for upload for tomorrow. But while I'm doing that, I think I also want to just sneak in little peeks of this and read this a little bit. So I might do public sprints and do like 45 minutes of editing, 45 minutes of reading, etc., etc. Pass it on, pass it off. I might do that because it sounds kind of fun. And I really want to read more of it, but I also want to be like productive. Anyway, I think I'm going to do some reading sprints and relax and live my little fantasy. Okay.
손을 놓지는 못해 울어버리면 현실이 될까봐 참아보지만 같은 공간 속 서로 혼자인 채로 결국 눈을 마주보지 않는 우리 남이 됐겠지 차라리 미련과 익숙함 사이 그 어딘가 쓸쓸한 이 정적도 견뎌야만 하겠지 이별도 사랑의 책임이니까
그런 말 하지마 내게도 쉬운 일은 아냐 빠듯한 현실의 무게가 버겁고 낯설어 마지막 나의 배려가 어쩐지 상처만 주는 것 같아 같은 공간 속 서로 혼자인 채로 결국 눈을 마주보지 않는 우린 남이 됐겠지 차라리 미워하면 차라리 미워지기를 미련과 익숙함 사이 그 어딘가 쓸쓸한 이 정적도 견뎌야만 하겠지 이별도 사랑의 책임.
Okay, so update. First of all, I look literally stunning. I'm obsessed with how I look. I'm literally so beautiful. Like, it's crazy how beautiful I am, but like, whatever. So I have made progress with House of Hunger. I am on now page 192. I'm that far. I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I'm going to finish it tonight. I think I have like 2 hours or so left of the audiobook, maybe less than that. And I really want to finish it tonight because I really don't know what the fuck is going to happen, because shit is crazy, dude. There are so many different like pieces up in the air that are just like fucking flying, and I don't know where to look because it's just like, it's insane. Okay, so first of all, Lisa Vett is I'm pretty sure evil. Like, I'm pretty sure Lisa Vett is not here to be like nice and like, oh, I'm exploiting you, but I'm also like a good friend and I can be like I can be kind. Like, she's just lying to the girls, to everyone. And some of them are fooled. Like Marion, for example, I think is fooled by Lisa Vett, but others, they see through her. Okay, they see her and they see through it, and they're gonna take her power and her money. And then her fucking cousin, what's his name, Ikabog or something, I forget, he's like I want to take the house from me, whatever, even though he's like also a bastard and like he has no claim to it, and like he just wants to marry. It's like really fucked up, and he's just like the worst. And Lisa Vett is like, hey Marianne, like we're going to go hunting, you should come with. And so she goes, and Lisa Vett is like, you should kill this little tiny little baby fox because it's like alone. She's like, that's really fucked up, I don't want to kill this fox. And then she's like, okay, well you can either kill the fox or you can kill like my cousin because he's like right over there. Shoot him or shoot the fox. Situations like this that Lisa Vett is just putting people in like a fucking psycho, like a fucking psychopath. And then there's also this whole like mystery, okay? There's like this murder mystery moment of Marion, because she found the tooth, like I told you. And so we just keep getting these little clues where Marion will ask people like, I found this fucking tooth. Like, what the fuck do you think this is about? People are like, don't fucking ask questions. How about that? Like, maybe just like, don't ask. Like, maybe just like mind your own fucking business. And so Marion's like, absolutely not. I'm not about to mind my own fucking business. This is suspicious. It's weird. But Marion, I think, is also kind of dumb. I think she's falling for Lisa Vett's charms. And I think she's being led astray because there are certain things happening. I'm not going to say what, no spoilers, but there's certain things happening that Marion is just like blindly going along with without truly actually considering the morality, the ethicality. I think she's blinded by her own desire for power and money that she doesn't see it. And I don't think she sees how Lisa Vett truly sees her, because I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like Marion thinks that Lisa Vett is like enamored with her and like thinks that she's special and that she's like, you know, the only one or whatever. And maybe right now she is, but Lisa Vett, I think, is also the kind of person who gets bored pretty easy and like will change out her favorites, because that's also kind of what's fucked up about this book. The blood maids are ranked, okay? And so if you're number 1 blood maid, you are Lisa Vett's number fucking 1. You're the favorite. You get treated the best. And if you're number 5, you get, of course, the least amount of reward or whatever. The fact that these things are ranked only allows, I think, for competition, of course, to grow between the blood maids, making it so that they each all try to sort of, you know, go up in rank, which only benefits Lisa Vett. Because the only person who really benefits, other than Lisa Vett, is number 1. But like, it's so fucking difficult to be number 1. Anyway, it's fucking wild. Also, I was on live yesterday, and I was like, I really don't know if these people are fucking vampires or not. Like, I don't know if they're vampires or if they're humans who just drink blood, and like, why is it more gross if they like drink blood than if they're just like vampires? And then somebody in the chat was like, the way I saw it was that it's like a vampiric sort of disease, that these people have some kind of illness that makes it so that they have to drink blood. And I was like, oh my god, of course. They're not technically like vampires, but they're basically vampires. They're except for the whole like sunlight thing and like the whole like, you know, garlic and like a stake through the heart type thing. Also, I'm sorry, my annotations look stunning. Look at her. Oh my god, dude, I'm obsessed with this like washi tape thing I've been doing. It looks so good. Anyway, I'm really excited to finish the book. I'm excited to see what the fuck happens. I'm excited to see if Marion becomes one of the wretched. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I think that's where it's headed. I feel like Marion's bubble is about to burst. I also think it's interesting how Marion basically left her brother, and she didn't leave him on the best terms. It was kind of like traumatic for her and him, I would say. She has quite often these like almost like PTSD-esque moments where she will like relive or be triggered by the memory of her brother. And I think it's interesting the way that Lisa Vet, because she knows about this, uses it to her advantage in terms of using it as something to like relate to Marion about. Lisa Vet like confesses something basically to Marion, and Marion's like, oh my god. And then Lisa Vet's like, don't fucking look at me like that. Like, we're literally the fucking same, aren't we? We're the same. Because I did that and then you did that. Like, don't fucking judge me. And I'm like, is there a difference though? I think there's a difference. Is there a difference? I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I literally said all of that to say that I don't know how I feel, and I'm on the fence with everything. And I honestly don't know if I really like Lisa Fett or if I hate her. I can't decide. I can't decide because she's such a fucking weird character where I'm like, you seem evil and I don't trust you, but at the same time I kind of want to trust you because you also seem kind of like a bad bitch, but you seem also kind of like an evil, cruel person. If what I think is going on, for sure. By the way, also what I think is going on is absolutely fucking wild, and I kind of called it from the beginning. I'm not gonna say anything, but I kind of called it from the beginning. If what I think is going on, that's crazy. But I don't know if it is. I'll let you know when I finish the book if it is. But anyway, I'm really excited to finish it. I'm excited also to start Weight of Blood. I'm definitely going to finish this tonight. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. Okay? Okay?
어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나. Thought I found, oh, she's mine. 놓칠까 달렸던 나. Let's just take it slowly. 늦은 어떤 때 같은 곳을 바라보고 있잖아. The pressure oh, sometimes wish I knew it too. Fly away from tomorrow. 이제는 너무 멀리 와버렸던 거야. Yeah, I need you need me too. I'm still chasing that mind all the time.
Okay, excuse the fact. Excuse my face, excuse everything. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck is going on in this fucking book? Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? I don't think I saw this coming. I don't think I saw this. I don't think I saw this happening. Like, I knew some people were like suspicious, but I never saw. I'm literally so close to finishing the book. I'm on page 239, chapter 28. I just read chapter 27. Chapter 27. Marion found something. Marion found something. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. Like, I thought, no, I can't say anything. I can't say anything. All I can say is that something has happened that's kind of putting pieces together, and I am starting to understand certain things. I thought it was like a murder mystery thing. it's so hard to talk about because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to give away anything. But I am shooketh, and I'm gonna finish this tonight because I have like 40 pages left or something. But oh my god, this book is just proof that you can't trust rich people. Okay, you can't trust rich people. Rich people, I don't trust them. Okay, they have access to everything, which means that they're gonna get bored pretty quick, right? I don't trust it. I don't trust rich people. No. So confused as to like why Marion feels about Lisavette the way she feels. Because I was thinking, I was like, what is it about this woman? Like, I get it, but also I don't get it. I'm also confused about how Lisavette feels about Marion, because that seems kind of different as well. I'm gonna finish the book. Okay, I really want to finish it. So I just wanted to show you that I'm gooped, I'm gagged, I'm bewildered. Okay. Or throw the corn. Help me, corn. What the fuck is that?
A sunflower Sasquatch. Oh my goodness,
that's so spooky. A corn! This is so pretty. The way that the wood bends, I don't like that.
That seems reasonable.
I finished House of Hunger, which is right there. I finished it. I started The Weight of Blood, but I don't know where it is right now. Before we get to that, I want to show you a few things. Also, there's a siren in the background. First of all, we have to talk about a few books that have been sent to me, as well as a few little packages. I got this in the mail. I think it's from one of my patrons. Look at that. I ripped it off, but look how cute. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this teeny, tiny little envelope. Oh my god. Okay. First of all, look how cute that art is. Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm dying. Feathers, just so cute, so dark academia. Thank you so much. I don't see a name anywhere. Maybe it's in this. But okay, but first of all, oh my god, okay. They sent me a bunch of stickers. Are all so fucking cute. Like, oh my god, me. Me. That's literally me. Dude, I love tarot cards, especially the death card. Stunning. Also, me. And me. Literally me. Let's open this. I don't know what it is. Okay, no, it's definitely a print, and it's stunning. Look at this. It's so fucking pretty. Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm dying. I don't even know who this is all from. Like, I can't get over it. This is so fucking pretty. This is so fucking pretty. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. We have our tiny little envelope, which is so cute. I'm gonna open it. Oh, I can see my name. Oh, that's so cute. That's so fucking cute. I'm gonna put this in my reading journal for sure. I'm putting it in my reading journal. Look at that. That's so cute. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. She said, "Do my favorite Spooky Smart Bitch. Happy October. I hope you like these things, which seem to fit your aesthetic." Then she put a little pumpkin. Oh my god, it's so fucking cute. I think I'm literally dying. Like, it's so fucking beautiful. I'm definitely gonna put this on like one of these walls. I do also want to frame it though, so I might try to find like a good frame from like the thrift store. But oh my god, Lisa, these are all so sweet. Thank you so fucking much. This, which I'm pretty sure, and by pretty sure I mean I am sure, it's from Tor. Daddy Tor sent their favorite daughter another gift. So let's see what it is. Okay? I'm hoping that it's a certain book, but if it's not, it's like fine. But I'm hoping it is. The book they sent me is Sister, Maiden, Monster. This is an ARC copy. Lucy A. Snyder, who also wrote this book, it's like her new book that Tor is releasing, and it's coming out in February 2023. I don't know anything about this. It says, "To survive, they must evolve." What does that mean? But I also wanted to show you the other books that Tor sent me, including The Spite House by Johnny Compton. I don't know what this is about. I know it's like a haunted house thing. Either way, I'm so excited to read it. Le Piece de la Resistance, Pinata by Leopoldo Gaut. I've been so excited for this book for like a year. Like a fucking year I've had it. Like, just waiting. So when they sent it to me, I was so excited. I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so excited to read it. Look, first of all, look at this cover. Tell me you do not want to just like die when you look at it. Like, I want to die. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Tor. I'm excited to read every single one of them. They all seem iconic, especially Pinata. Anyway, okay. Let's talk about House of Hunger. I finished this a few days ago. I've had time to really process and think about my thoughts, you know, thinking about thoughts and such. And I feel really good about this, dude. I feel like I really fucking liked it. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. Like, it's so close to being perfect. So close to being perfect for me. But there's just like a little itty bitty thing I just can't get over, and I just like don't like. But first of all, fucking Marion is the bitch. Marion is that bitch. Okay, Marion doesn't give a flying fuck. Marion will tell you how the fuck she feels. Marion is a hard bitch, and I love her. I live. She's so good. I have so many feelings about Lisa Vett, and like, Lisa Vett is complex. Lisa Vett has layers to her. You know what I mean? And I feel like Lisa Vett's also like the kind of bitch that would like tell you one thing to your face, but then like tell everyone else something else completely different, and like totally rude behind your back. Like, Lisa Vett's the kind of bitch who would just like be so comfortable with lying that like you wouldn't even like register at all. Like, you know how some people have like poker faces? Lisa Vett invented the poker face. Okay, why did I say that weird? She's like literally a sociopath, at least in my opinion. The plot has like many characters, but Lisa Vett and Marion are like the two main ones that I really focus on. Although also, who I also think was really interesting was Cecilia. Meet her and we instantly just like don't like her, especially the way that her attitude is described and the way that she's described as like, you know, behaving. We're just like, no. Like, no. Cecilia is like corny, she's trashy, like whatever, we don't even like her. But then you kind of feel bad for her at some points, or at least I did. Like, Cecilia is just a girl trying to validate the thought of her being like worth anything. Cecilia's self-esteem is so tightly bound in with Lisa Vet, and her self-worth is like right there with Lisa Vet. So the moment Lisa Vet even pulls away a little bit, Cecilia, her whole identity crumbles, of course, because like that's what happens when your whole identity is associated and, you know, enmeshed, entangled with someone else. When they no longer see you as necessary or useful or even needed, your whole worldview collapses. Like at certain points in the novel, I was like, Jesus Christ, like Cecilia is like this horrid woman who is willing to do anything other than confront her own self-hatred. That's how I saw her, at least. Like, she was just a woman just consumed by hatred, and because of and at the hands of Lisa Vet. And Marion and I think all the other girls like never saw that, because they themselves, I think, are having the same issue. Everything about them is becoming entwined and entangled with Lisa Vet and being liked and needed and loved by Lisa Vet. So when that's no longer an option, what else are they going to do? What else are they going to do but crumble? Do you know what I mean? Now, I wanted to read you this because it's my favorite quote of the whole fucking book. It's this one right here on page 230. This is Marion to Lisa Vet. Sometimes I feel like I've been building you a house out of my own bones, and still you look at me with such contempt and mistrust. You complain because there are gaps in the roof of my ribs, and you ask me to give more of myself to fill them. You want my hips to be the bowl you drink from, my shoulders, your bed, my arms, your walls, my legs, the very ground you stand on. You want your fill of my blood whenever you crave it. What more do you want from me? I loved that. I loved it so much. It so perfectly encapsulated, I think, the novel. This idea of allowing somebody else to consume you whole, whether that be like physically, mentally, spiritually, you know, whatever. Allowing somebody else to like consume you whole, but to the detriment of yourself. Almost like this like self-sacrificial relationship that a lot of us seem to get ourselves into, whether it be with like partners or friendships or even family. Like we give and we give and we give and we give and we give, and what the fuck do we ever get back, you know? And so I love that thing of like, I'm building you a house out of my body, and like you still want more. Like what else could you possibly want from me? I am giving you my entire self, my entire being. To me, this is like vampires plus messy lesbians plus like horror towards the end. Because that's the thing, I was reading it and I was like, is this dark fantasy or is this horror? Like I don't know. I still don't know, really. I think part of it is dark fantasy, but I think part of it is also horror, really. So yeah, 4.5 stars. What I didn't like about this book was aspects of Lisa Vet's and Marion's relationship, simply because they felt underdeveloped to me, in my personal opinion. If their relationship had been developed a little bit more, if I could have really believed it more, I think I would have given it 5 stars. But otherwise, I think it's so much fun. I think it's like a great mystery. There are so many cars passing. I think the world building is stunning and done really, really well. I really liked it. I started reading The Weight of Blood. I think I'm only like 40, 50, maybe 60 pages into it. I can't remember. I'm not far into it at all. I think I have like 5 hours left of the audiobook, but so fucking far I live. I'm obsessed. Like we're going in between different viewpoints. So we're going between like a podcast, between like news articles, going between like newspaper clippings or whatever, and we're also following certain characters from the time of when this massacre happened. So basically, we know at the beginning of the novel that this huge massacre happened at the school, at the prom, and everyone thinks that Maddie did it. That's what everyone says. Everyone says Maddie did it. You bring up the prom, people are like, Maddie did it. We know at the beginning that some shit's going down, or has gone down. We know that like 200 people have died and that only 2 people survived this thing. One person we already know is named Cole. I don't know who the other person is, but we're going between like the future where there's like all this talk about this massacre, and the past before it even happened, where we're getting acquainted with Maddie and other people from her school, specifically like these popular girls and this guy named Kendrick. I'm excited to see what the fuck happens, because I'm I'm curious. Like I'm suspicious of certain people, okay? I'm like, what are you guys gonna do to Maddie? You know, first of all, actually, all of the whole fucking town, the whole fucking school is so fucking racist. Like, it's literally embarrassing. Oh my god, like one girl, she's dating this guy named Kendrick, who's like this dark-skinned black man, or black boy rather, and she's been dating him for a while, and she has this friend named Jules, who's this like white bitch who's just like the worst. Everyone hates her, and Jules says to this girl, like, oh, I hope your children turn out like Maddie. And she's like, excuse me? And because Maddie is a light-skinned black girl, Jules is telling Whitney, like, I hope your children appear white, because like your family photos will look so fucking messed up if it's you and a bunch of dark-skinned children. And I was like, oh my god, like, it's the casual comments and the casual microaggressions and the casual racism in this book is like, oh, it just makes my stomach like knot up. I just feel like so ugh. Also, and I'm being honest, I want to fully fucking punch Jules in the fucking face. Like, I know that she's like a fictional character, but I want to punch this girl in the face because I hate her so much. Not only because she's just like racist and shitty, but also because she's like literally just a bully. I'm not far into it. I don't know. I'm hoping Jules gets murdered. That's my hope right now. I'm sure she will. Also, we got to see part of Maddie's powers already, which I'm living for. Anyway, I have schoolwork to do, so I'm gonna go do that because I've been filming for like 23 minutes. Anyway, okay. Bye.
담담하게 넌 무뚝뚝한 말투로 미안하고 고마웠다 말하네. 이미 알고 있던 듯 고개 끄덕였지만 아직 잡은 손을 놓지는 못해. 울어버리면 현실이 될까봐 이별도 사랑의 책임이니까.
그런 말 하지마. 내게도 쉬운 일은 아냐. 빠듯한 현실의 무게가.
Okay, so I'm reading the book, and like literally my heater just turned on. Perfect timing. The Halloween pep rally. What the fuck? Like, I know 2014 was a different time, but like it wasn't that much of a fucking different time. Like, people still knew what blackface was. And the audacity. Oh my god, I'm getting so angry reading this book because it's just like, these people are so fucking horrible. Like, it's literally a fucking horror. And like, I want to see Jules get her comeuppance. Like, I need Jules to be murdered ASAP. Like, and not only that, but like the fucking school and the fucking teachers, they know what the fuck is going on. They know how fucked up this shit is. They understand it, and they don't do shit about it. The fucking principal was like, oh, we need to talk to you and you, Mr. Marshall. And fucking Kenny's like, what? Why the fuck would you need to talk to me? I'm not the fucking person doing all this fucked up shit. And he's like, well, we just need to like talk to you about it. And it's like, oh my god, I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so fucking angry. So like, the fact that we know for sure that Maddie is gonna kill 200 of these people, and probably including Jules. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading. Also, okay, I know this is probably like a shot in the dark. It's probably a shot in the dark. It's for sure a shot in the dark. But there was a mention of Kenny reading James Baldwin. And so when I read that, when I saw it, I was like, is Kenny gay? Or is Kenny bi? So my theory is that Kenny is gay. And like, do I read queerness and gayness in all of the characters in every book I read? Yes. Do I think it's for sure what's happening? Kind of. I think he's bi. That's just my opinion. That's just my theory. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm only about 114 pages into it. By the way, I'm also annotating this book as well with the washi tape. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading because I want to know what the fuck's gonna happen next. But like, holy fuck, dude, that whole pep rally scene. No, shame on you. Shame on you. You know who you are. I know that you're fictional, but like, you know who you are. Shame on you. I'm so happy that you're gonna get fucking murdered. Anyway, okay. Bye. Okay, I know it doesn't seem like it, but I look so red. I look so red. Oh my god. Anyway, I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's been probably about an hour or so. I'm about 250 pages in. I've that much left. I have a ship. And it's not the ship that I expected to have. I'm swerving. I am serving. I'm coursing through the waters of this ship. In this ship, I'm in it. I am the captain. I'm the first mate. I'm the booty deck. Wait, is that what they call it? No. The bum deck? What's it called? Anyway. Anyway, I'm fully living my fantasy. And like, I know that it can't end well. I know that. And yet I dream. I hate literally everyone, except for Maddie and Kendrick. Everyone else, like, they can get fucked. Like, I hate them. I hate them all. But Madison, is getting more comfortable in who she is. You know what I mean? She's becoming more of her own person. She's becoming strong-willed. She's talking back to certain people. And only that, but like Kenny is so sweet. Kendrick is just a little angel, and we have to protect him at all costs. Like, I love them. Anyway, this book, what I'm noticing though about this book so far is how much the book is about bullying. Oh my god, look. The book is about bullying. Of course, duh. Like, that's not like rocket science. It's not like I'm a genius for being like, I figured it out. Like, of course it's about bullying. But bullying in many forms, like the racist tactics that the school and that the students will go to humiliate and offend other people, specifically the people of color in the school, and how much people just turn a blind eye to it. And not only that, but like how the town that they're living in has benefited from living within a segregated society. Like, the whole town is secretly just segregating students, segregating people, and just being like, it's because of tradition. It's tradition. And it's like, okay, Becky, but like, what if it's like racist? Like, what if it's problematic? Like, what if this is harmful? What about that, Becky? Did you think about it? I don't think you did. Madison's father bullies her. The students, of course, bully her. She's bullied by... Kendrick is bullied by his own father as well. He's like body shamed and like food shamed by his father, by his family. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading because my hand is getting tired, and yeah. integral footage.
Oh, that was you, Fick.
That's a horror movie.
Oh my god.
Born ready.
That's a horrifying sight. Can you imagine? Oh, it says born ready. Why? Are you reading the thing? Oh, you are. Oh yeah, you know, just like here
Casually
in autumn.
getting a very erected.
Here, casually, in front of the tree with my pumpkin. No big deal.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This is awful. No, nobody wants this.
It's like a weird autumn porn. Talk about these two books, okay? Because I have thoughts and opinions. Let's start with this, House of Hunger, okay? I really fucking liked this book. Although, and I think I've already talked quite a bit about my feelings about the ending, but I really fucking liked it. I loved how gay it was. I loved the main character, Marion. I love how outspoken she was. I loved like the antagonistic sort of like lover, hater, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I liked the vampire vibes, like them trying to sort of charm you into docility. Also, it was like so much fun annotating this book as well. I think I said I was going to give this 4.5 stars. I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 4.5. It was like almost perfect. Almost perfect. And then, of course, The Weight of Blood. I finished listening to this just before filming. First of all, actually. So the last time I spoke to you, we talked about like Kenny and all the other students, like Jules, and how much I fucking hated all of them, especially Jules. And I still fucking hate Jules. Like, fuck her. And also this, fuck Wendy. Wendy is a performative little bitch. Oh my god, I hate Wendy so much. Every single time she would think about being an ally, it came at the cost of like, well, if I do it, I could get screen time on the news. If I do it, Kenny might think of me like in a more positive way. If I do it, the people of the town won't think I'm racist. If I like, oh my god, I like reading about her and like her performative bullshit. Like I just wanted to punch her in the fucking face. Like maybe even more than Jules, which is crazy. Like a bunch of people will just approach her and be like, stop. Like, we know who you are. We know that you're not genuine. Fuck off. Like, fuck the fuck off. And she just like didn't get it. I hate her. I hate her so much. Anyway, so hate those girls. Literally, they can suck a dick. Oh my god. Mama. She's got the zoomies. Let me start from the beginning. The prom. We know what's gonna happen at the prom. Like, you know the story of Carrie, okay? Everyone does. Like, even if you haven't read the book or seen the movie, you know what happens at prom. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what happens. And I was surprised at the catalyst. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like you think of Carrie and you think of the prom and you think, you know, you think of things. What surprised me was that was a bit of like a twist in terms of like Tiffany subverting the expectation a little bit. So it's also kind of revealed because we're kind of made to believe one thing. I can't, it's so hard to do these like spoiler free things because it's hard to talk about the book without spoiling anything. But we're made to believe something about Maddie's parents basically throughout the whole novel. And then at the end, it's kind of like revealed that that's like not the case. I was listening to the audiobook, doing my hair, and I don't know how I feel about it. Don't know if I understand the symbolism of it, because I'm sure there is symbolism to it. I just don't know if I understand it. So if anybody in the comments wants to like let me know by like tagging maybe their comment and just like let me know what you think it means, I'd love to know. If you know what I'm talking about even, because I'm being very vague. If you know what I mean, let me know. At the end of the novel, I was terrified that certain characters wouldn't be together or that like certain characters were gonna die. And then I don't want to say anything. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything, but just know that I am happy with the ending. I didn't say anything, but I'm happy with the ending. I'm also happy that it was kind of like a bait and switch for the podcasters, because that's also a part of the novel that I don't think I've talked about. The book also features this like podcast about people discussing this like massacre. I really liked that ending from the podcast where it sort of like, it like reflected itself upon itself. Does that make sense? Like the mirror was held to both sides. And I really enjoyed that. This book overall was just so much fun and also like horrifying. First of all, if you want to feel angry about something, read this book, okay? Because reading it, I was like, I want these people to exist just so I can punch them in their fucking face. Like, I mean, but like that's the thing as well. They do fucking exist. Anyway, I loved this. I loved everything about it. I loved the message. I loved Maddie. I loved like the subversions. I loved all of it. Listen, I need to read more Tiffany D. Jackson. I need to, because just reading this makes me want to read everything that she's ever done, because this was so good. Any hustle. Thank you so much, my friends, my family, my familia. Thank you so much for being here, for spending this time with me, for watching all the way through. If you did, God bless you. Don't forget, if you did watch the whole thing, leave me this emoji, okay? Just this one, okay? Shh, it'll be our little secret. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about how Maddie did it. Oh, Jesus Christ, how Maddie did it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I wanna say something, but you are all that I see. You got dynamite, that smile's gonna be the end of me. I bet you taste like chocolate. Can I have it for free?